Hey, what's up friends and welcome back to another episode on my channel. In today's post, I'm going to talk about two of my favorite Bible passages. Number one is Jeremiah 29 verse 11. And the other one is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. The other, if you know those two verses, you probably know where I'm going with this. But if you don't, if you don't, then I'll quote them for you. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. If you caught yesterday's video, you will know that I talked about becoming a part of God's family. And to be honest, give me a sec while I put on my glasses. To be honest, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 are one of the hardest, most challenging Bible verses ever. Why, you may ask? Well, because it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. I'm not gonna lie, God's path can be bumpy, but it can be very fruitful too. If you guys want to put it like that, it can be very fruitful. But it can be very bumpy too. But you know what I always say? When life gives you challenges, you make lemonade. Don't get me wrong, that's easier said than done. I'm gonna use my life as an example, but I did not ask for this life. Um, uh, but having said that, you, sorry, my mind is all over the place. Having said that, I find myself being okay with my life. Except one area that I can do without, and I'm going to be completely honest, is when the depression gets exceptionally bad, because when my depression gets bad, it sucks me down to the lowest point, and maybe in the next episode I will talk about the lowest of lows. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned until tomorrow. But when my depression hits, it really, 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 really sucks me down, because then I can't really keep my head above water. No, that's not saying that I am not happy with my life. No, on the contrary, I'm happy with how my life is, because, and you heard me talking about where I would be if I wouldn't have this wheelchair. This wheelchair, although some days I feel like I'm in a cage. Well, other days I'm okay with being in a cage. That doesn't mean it's fun being trapped in a mental cage, but it's all about your mindset up here. Because if your mindset is negative, you will see yourself as not having a good life, basically. But what? It is part of God's plan to talk about negativity. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to walk up to somebody on the street and be like, I would rather not live my life kind of thing. No. Because that negativity will not be good for you. So, I'm gonna go here soon. But the bottom line of this video is, don't let negativity talk get you down. Because it is part of God's plan. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. To have you go through that challenge. And I will explain more in the next video. But for now, thank you guys so much for coming on this journey, and make sure to hit that like button if you like this video, and if you would please consider subscribing to my channel, because if you do, you'll never miss a beat. Until next time, this is your host saying, no matter what happens in life, to always keep on smiling. Bye.